Right now, the Charlotte restaurant scene is blowing up in both good ways and bad ways. There are new restaurants opening all the time, but that's made it harder on the old standbys.
A lot of those which have closed recently. WCNC Charlotte's Michelle Bowden shows us how this impacts you.
Even with a flurry of closings, there is more choice than ever before as far as restaurants, and that's part of the problem. It can sometimes be hard to keep up.
Somewhere around 100 or so restaurants that opened up in NODA, Uptown, and South End within the last 2 years, which is great for Charlotte and great for Charlotte's diners, but it does put the squeeze on everybody.
Chris Coleman is the executive chef at Goodyear House, a popular neighborhood restaurant that opened in NODA 6 years ago. He says they're lucky they have a loyal customer base because so many other restaurants aren't surviving all that the industry is facing. Rising food supplies and labor costs and more choices for diners.
It's a really rapidly changing culinary landscape, and people are having to adjust or end up closing.
Kristen Weil publishes The Unpretentious Palate, a digital magazine keeping up on the city's dining scene. She says COVID was a real turning point for restaurants.
Post-pandemic, a lot of things changed. You saw labor costs obviously went up significantly. So many people left the restaurant industry that it left restaurants short-staffed, and obviously that drove wages up.
We thought we were through it 5 years ago. We're still seeing the ripple effects through the industry with labor, with food costs.
That's why new restaurants especially face an uphill battle, with half of all new restaurants closing in Charlotte within a year.
But otherwise, I think it's really hard. It's getting harder and harder for restaurants to open up their first restaurant in the city proper and do well.
It's a business, and we have to become way more focused on, every dollar that comes in and every dollar that goes out.
Remember, it is definitely not all bad news. 1 week last fall saw 9 restaurants opening, and for the first time ever, Charlotte is home to a Michelin-starred restaurant. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, WCNC Charlotte.